I'm just kidding, guys. You guys can hear me. Jeez, it's April Fools and stuff. I was just trying to fool you a little bit. Because April Fools and stuff. I had to restart the stream because apparently the stream was stuck in 720p though. I had to fix that. Alright, welcome back to more Beavers. Let's fix the road here. Like that. That's getting made just very, very slowly. Oh, we're in drought season. There's no water. Actually, we've dammed that up, so there's water all the way back there. Wait a minute. It's not dry season. We're just not getting... A lot of places doesn't have water. That laugh is mildly evil? What? No. Not at all. Not at all. Blocks water up to an adjustable height. Double floodgate. Need them to finish building that. Dun, 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 dun. Bum, 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 bum. Bounce, Shouty, bounce. Thank you for the 41-month resub. We're waiting on them to get delivered over there at some point. All right. Are they ever gonna finish this? They're taking their sweet time bringing all those logs over. Tiva had a long night. Yeah, she's just chilling. We gotta get this gate done. That way we can transfer. Balance go between connected districts. Decide where work distribute good between the district and the rest of the district. All right. Well, let's hurry up and get that built. Tiva had a very long night of sleeping. All right. Taking them so long to get over there for some reason. Okay, we still have 8 unemployed beavers, which we're going to send those over to the other camp when they will let me. I think we have to finish this first. Migrate population. Let's have 4 minimum. Oh, there they go. Okay. So we could fill up this lake with water if we wanted to. We'd have to flood. We'd have to block this to right about there. It would flood this whole area here. Then we would flood. Then we would block this, block that, and then this whole thing would fill up, and then that lake would fill up right there. Okay, fellas, you need to chop some wood. Go ahead and chop some wood. Because you're going to need it. Why are they not... Okay, let's see. Oh, it's because it's nighttime. That's right. They choose not to work at nighttime. Which I find suspicious. Get dynamite. We could do dynamite too. We can make like a tunnel. If it's deep enough. Maybe it's deep enough. Dun, 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 dun. Building is connected by any paths. Well, let's fix that. Migrate population. Let's do a minimum of 8. Get more workers over here. Okay, you guys are gonna move. Yeah, I want to make this quarry a lake. We're gonna have to... We could rust this water here and it would flow over. But we need some dynamite for that. Dynamite requires bad water. So we gotta get bad water, which requires metal. So metal we can get from... Nowhere convenient, unfortunately. It's all pretty far away. So over here has metal and bad water. How far does this go? It goes way out there. Can we move this somewhere else? Maybe better to have it over here so we can get bad water started. And metal collection. Well, maybe we could still... Suspension bridge. I'm going to use a couple of platforms here. But a beaver's going to get sick from the poisoning over there. So that's going to be a problem. Is there any building? We have this over here, which is pretty far. We could put the district over here instead. Yeah, move it over there, and then let's do some... Platform requires 6 planks. Stairs require 4. Okay, let's migrate. We'll have a minimum of 8 over here. So we need 8 beavers to move back. I think they're moving. Automatic immigration available. I think we just need more beavers. We're currently lacking beavers. Well, could we get instead put that there? Put that there. And then we add a path. Nope. It's too far. So there is a limit, a hard limit on how far they can go away. No workers in district. Why aren't you connecting? Oh, there we go. That's probably why. Needed to be connected to that, most likely. Drought approaching? No. Let's start a storage area, I guess. First thing we need to do is we need to demolish this so that water spreads back there. Building is connected to any other district by paths. Okay, well, let's destroy this. Move it over here. Get that built first. And then once it's built, then we'll switch it back. That's the only way it's going to work. I don't think it'll work otherwise. And then once we get it built, then it'll be fine. And we should be able to demolish all of this. And get rid of all of that. Okay, we got 8 beavers moving over. And what's nice is they should be able to pull resources from the other side. Yeah, now they got it all set up. Perfect. We'll see once this water opens how far the green spreads. It should be pretty wide over there. Yeah, there it goes. There it goes. Look at all that green. All that beautiful farmland. Okay, well, now we will destroy this again. And then we'll move the district. District center. Well, actually needs to go down here. We'll put it. Put it right there in the corner. And then we will attach this road. That's going to go like that. Then we get more beavers again. Ha! And now it's connected. Let's go ahead and set up our homes to be up there on the cliffs. We're going to want them to have their own farming structure set up eventually. We're going to put our lumberjacks right here. We're going to have our forester Forester can reach that whole area over there. Put it right about there. And now we just wait for them to finish. Let's go ahead and chop all these trees down as well. Get all that going. This game could use a lot more sound effects. Okay, we're gonna get all this birch down, and then we're gonna replace it all with oaks. And hopefully that'll be a good burst of wood for a long time. Building understaffed. I realize you could have 2 workers there. I'm not familiar with the old beaver. I don't know about different breeds of beaver. Okay, we're going to plant oak trees. In a very large grove right about there. We're gonna need food as well, so let's get some farmland happening. Drought season. Oh no. Why does it have to be drought already? Let's put one storage here to get it started. Are you going to watch the NASA moon launch today? Is it not already in the sky? I thought it was already up there. It fell down? Oh, my grandma's done that before. Sucks. Let's get a minimum of 10 workers over here. We've got a lot of stuff they got to get started. First thing we're going to need is carrots. How many carrots? All the carrots. Carrots ought to last a good while. And then we'll get a storage set up for them. Yeah, we'll do carrots, please. Also want a place to store all of our logs and stuff. Go and set that to logs. All right, go ahead and play. No, I didn't know they were launching today. That's cool, though. We haven't done a... Is it a manned mission or just a, like, rover? Housing, double lodge. 4 people. Cool. 3 men and 1 woman going out and around the moon. Are they going to come back or are they going to stay there? Too far from a district. The plan is for them to come back. Okay. Now, what if we did normal housing down here? Something like that, and then we did a... Platform here and a staircase there. We have layered housing. We need more workers. Building lacks power. Okay, over here we have 10 homeless beavers. Okay, so 10 beavers are homeless. We can send 2 more over. We can pull 2 more over. That'd help. We need at least 1 farmer. Okay, Bono is currently working on that. Make that lower priority if we need it. You still have so much stuff to build still. Tifa left. Yeah, she tends to do that. She likes to move on and do stuff elsewhere. Which I think is rude because chat wants to see her, but you know, she is a diva. Divas do what they want. How's the game compared to Texas? Tetris, I mean. I really can't tell a difference. It seems the same to me. I can't tell a difference currently. Yeah, it's all pretty similar. We need food, fellas. Can we get some food? We could also use you planting some blueberries for some extra food. We'll have blueberries around the area right here. They're doing the best to plant all those carrots. We just gotta wait for them to grow. What's the end game? It's a sandbox, but the thing you want to build is one of these monuments, like the Earth Regulator, which costs 20,000 science and then 2,000 of each material, which is huge. It's massive. Distributes tree seeds across the Earth. When launched, makes the beavers in the area extra happy. So your goal is to build that there, the big old giant monument. But you can really make whatever objectives you want. That's just one of the suggested goals, because it is a sandbox. You do whatever you want, however you want to do it. Now we're just still waiting on these houses to get finished built. We have so much food production over here. We could probably just share our potatoes as well. So let's get a medium warehouse. We're going to have platforms here. And then we're just going to build a staircase right there. And then you're going to store baked potatoes, which we're making so many of over there. Yeah, we played Crimson Desert at night. We just did another night stream last night. It's a long one. It's going to take us a long time to finish it. Okay, so now we got our own storage of carrots and stuff and water, and they're transferring everything over slowly, but it's coming. Are those all gears? Yes, they are. Now waiting on this place to get more babies. We have 12 people are still homeless over here. Okay, well, if we got homeless people, we need to get them some housing. So let's make an econo lodge. Yeah, currently we have some homelessness, so we need to fix it. Just put that there and then put a staircase here. That'll work. Same thing over here. We'll get those built and we'll have homes for everybody. Lantern. A little beaver lantern, that's cute. Get those decorative items built. Okay, now we have no homelessness anymore. We have solved homelessness by making more homes and making them affordable for the people. Boom. All right, and then let's go ahead and add some more. Oh, okay, never mind. We're still just waiting. Okay, this population up here, we're just waiting on that staircase to get finished, and then that will be done. All of our beavers yesterday died in one glorious famine. This is the second episode yesterday. We're continuing it today. Yeah, we had a beaver apocalypse. Maybe we don't really need much more wood. I feel like we have plenty. Yeah, the famine just went and everyone was dead. Okay, we got so much food. I don't know if we need to worry about anything else. Okay, looks like we got lots and lots of people chilling. We need some more well-being stuff out here, like a campfire would be nice. Rooftop terrace would be nice as well. Then we'll put a rooftop terrace right here. Put a staircase right there. And then we should be good. Hello, Gold Galleru. You know, we have so many logs. I don't think we need more trees. So I think we're going to cancel this. And instead do pine trees. So we need a sap instead. We don't need trees. These they can share resources. We don't really need to worry about that too much. Food as well. We already have so much food. We just set up storage bins and then they'll bring it over here for us. All the stuff we need. We'll put planks over here. Yeah, there's an April Fool's font for 7TV if you use it, so it's not permanent. It's just for April Fools. Yeah, we got so much over there. I don't think we need to worry. Okay, we got more homes. We got room for babies to be made. Need to destroy all those oak trees, unfortunately. Replace them with pine trees and then get sap out of them. A good rule of thumb, if you see anything today that sounds too good to be true or silly, it's because it probably is. It's April Fool's. People are like, I'm going to lie to you today. Ha, 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 ha. Yeah, 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 yeah. Are you guys gonna bring me some? You're carrying water. You have gears, right? Yeah, there's some gears there. I need someone to bring me gears, and not of war. For some reason we don't have gears. Okay, you guys can please chop all those down. Let's get another medium warehouse over here. This one will store gears. And then hopefully that signals them to transfer gears over. Yeah, we're just not making enough gears. One more gear factory. Get it. We'll see if we can do one more factory. Water does seem to slow them down when they're moving quite a bit. I feel like maybe we should do that instead, so that way we can get them across there faster when they're hauling stuff. Store water, even though you're facing the wrong direction. We're starting to stockpile water, which is good. This is a good game. It is. Starts getting complex, though. We start dealing with multiple districts and having to load balance them all. It's take a long time to fix that mistake over there. Okay. Next, we need a paper mill. Which requires planks, gears, and logs. We are... So like 100 leeway there for power requirements, so we'll go ahead and put this guy over here too. Oh no, not that guy. Not there. Put it there, but we need to make him touch the other building so it transfers power. Got plenty of planks, plenty of logs. I feel like moving the storage of logs and planks over here would make more sense. Let's get a lumberjack over here to clear this wood away too. A lot of excess wood that we could use for other stuff. So if we move all this over here, then they don't have to travel so far. And we can put this for gears as well. Music low, keep bumping. It is. Should do logs first. So he doesn't travel so far. Probably want a storage spot for paper now, so let's do back one square, set it to do paper. When are you gonna play Dragon Wilds? That game's not done yet, is it? I think it's still in early access, right? Probably hasn't changed much since we last played it. All right, we'll go ahead and put our next big load of resources. Leave a gap right there, and we'll put this will be planks. So connect you like that. And then we should be able to gonna drop all of those, and then they should all get carried over. If you guys could please move all that, that'd be great. Let's relocate them over here. Now all our storage will be in one place. I moved all that fast. That was impressive. Do you know where the 12-ton Kit Kats the company lost has gone? I don't know where the Kit Kats are. They could be anywhere in the world. They could be in my kitchen. They could be, across the world. We don't know. There's no way to prove any of this. They could be anywhere right now. I just don't know. Okay, now repeat with this. We're gonna move all of this stuff over there. We'll get all those moved over. Now all the storage is right next to each other for easy convenience. All right, well-being. Creates an antidote that cures contaminated beavers. We need berries and dandelions. Blueberries and dandelions. We will put you up here on the cliff. And then we will store your magic potions over here. Flower, cattail, punch cards, bot heads, fireworks, bot chassis, bot limb, explosive books, dandelions, pine resin, gear, bread, potato. Creates an antidote that cures. Oh, it's liquid storage. Oh, okay. Thank you. I wasn't finding it. I was like, where the hell is it? Okay, what we will need though is we're gonna need some storage bins of the we're going to want to have in here blueberries, dandelions, and blueberries. Moon launch is early evening today. If weather is good, they'll have a few opportunities until April 6th. Oh, wouldn't it be funny if they set up this whole rocket and then they're just like, got ya, no moon launch. April Fools. Got ya, public. You've been got. You fell for the old we're launching a moon expedition joke again. And then we'll set up a tank here to store antidotes. They have antidotes, but don't have uncle dotes. I don't know what's up with that. And here we'll put some Le Papier. Nah, that's too much. That's too much. Getting that third layer is tedious right now. We'll figure out another system later. We'll just do the much easier of just plopping it down here. Store all the paper over here. We have dandelions, right? Yeah, right there. I don't know how many dandelions we need, but about to find out. Never seen anyone harvest this. Oh, it's gatherer. That's why it's not being harvested ever. Okay, well, let's destroy these resources. It's like, why has that never been gathered even once? Okay, if you guys could destroy that, that'd be great. Get all those blueberries destroyed, and then we shall switch to them to dandelions. Sure, we have to make someone plant dandelions. Usually they plant themselves. Oh, drought incoming. That means everything's going to come to a halt. Contemplation spot where beavers can contemplate nature. Well, that's nice. I will put it... Put a couple of these around for them to contemplate nature. A lido, a perfect place to relax by a river. Requires access to water. Oh, I see. It's cute. It's like a little riverside pool for them to relax at. It's a relaxing game, it is. So we need sap. Sappers who trap syrup from trees. Need 500 science from that. So let's get our... Let's do pine tree. We'll see if that's enough. Get those growing. And then we'll plant maple as well to get some sweet treats. And then we'll build some trappers there to trap some goodies for us. Get a second storage bin. Sorry, tapper, not trapper. Building lacks goods. Yep. You're working on the dandelions. Go a little more dandelions. We won't have enough. Hello, Rat Devil. And then that should be enough dandelions to make our antidotes before we go into the poison area. Can we make it over there? We actually can. All right, can we get some... Good time to build it while the dirty water is gone. Dirty water will come back and poison the area. Do we have enough water? Yeah, we barely drank any of our water. Your favorite RPG is Baldur's Gate 2? Baldur's Gate 2 is a good one, for sure. Maple syrup, bad water. biofuel, extract, antidotes, catalyst, maple syrup. Well, then where does the other one go? Tapper pine resin. Is that a physical item? Must be a... Must be. Pine resin. Chestnuts, wheat, cattail. Pine resin, there it is. Go ahead and gather some berries as well. Don't have any berry storage, so let's get that going. Place for our berries. Okay, we have 500, so now we can finally get the tapper. The droughts are definitely getting a little bit longer. A little bit longer. Tifa left a dead mouse on her bed. No, it's still alive. They get the bridge done? Good. Now we can start working on metal soon. Could get some hamster wheels going. During these drought seasons stop my water entirely. That's all hydroelectric. So I have to wait. Okay, still no one's homeless, which is great. We're gonna need even more housing. So we have room to grow. So you're going to be waiting around until these trees are able to be tapped. Which is fine. Let's get rid of this. Let's put another tapper right there. We can always move this water pump over here where it's easier. Probably have one more water tank just in case as well. I don't want to run out of water. right, now we're chilling. We got food, we got water, we've got 1 ton of Kit Kats. Doing good. Yeah, someone gave me 1 ton of Kit Kats for free. And I was like, hell yeah. Survive 5 cycles on 1 map. Nice. Let the water flow. What are your thoughts about separate district management? I don't know why we need separate districts. You know, it's like I get it, but you know they're not really that far apart. Why can't it just be 1 city? I don't know. I don't feel like that's necessary, but you know, whatever. Because the road cuts off about here. Like you can't have a road go any further than this. So what these things do is they do extend the road coverage a lot further away. Yeah, this map's got a lot going on, for sure. Oh, we got the poopy water. Great. How about scavenger flag? We can't quite afford that yet. Or bad water pump. The water's red because it comes from the sewer, and you know what you did. You know the monstrosities you put into that sewer. Okay, I think we're doing good. Now it's going to take 12 days for that to finish, and then we're not going to worry about chopping it. We're just going to have it be just for making sand. I would like to get explosives. So to get explosives, we're gonna need bad water, and we're gonna need 600 science for that thing. Jeez. Refinery produces various types of fuel for bots. Bot part factory. And bot assembler. Autonomous bots. Robots don't seem very beaver-like to me. I don't know. Unfortunately, this guy's gonna have to go over here and get poisoned, most likely to get all that stuff for us. I think we can cancel all of that. We don't need birch anymore. We got all that oak doing nothing. No Pat Ketton and CD. Did you not watch last night? We played some last night. All right. Farmhouse grill, aquatic farmhouse, spatter dock, and cattail roots. Really need some more science, man. We're just not making enough science. So let's go ahead and put another science lab over here. So we can start getting some more science. Because everything we need from now on is going to require a lot of science points. If we put 2 more, then we double our income again. Of science. Raw science! Twix is the best candy bar. I'd argue that Twix is more a cookie. It's a chocolate-covered cookie. So it cheats. I think it's hiding amongst the candy bars, but that's a cookie. I know a cookie when I crunch into one. Twix is a wafer, though, not a cookie. A wafer is a type of cookie. That's why they call them wafer cookies. Hershey bars are the best. Hershey bar is about the lowest tier of chocolate you can have. The only ones below it are like generic store brands. Hershey, once you've tasted really good chocolate, Hershey's just doesn't hit the same anymore. Hershey's is mass-produced in factories, like in vast quantities, whereas if you get like a nice dark chocolate candy bar that's from a good local place, or an imported one that has like good chocolate bars in there, you'll taste the difference and you'll be like, oh. It's really different when you have chocolate bars. That's not Hershey. Hershey is a fine candy, though. I've always liked Hershey. Hershey's fine. It's just there's much, much better chocolate out there that you can get, and that's even more delicious than Hershey. Not that there's anything wrong with Hershey. It's just that, there are better Hershey's out there. There are better chocolates out there. Okay, our income of science is increasing beautifully. Let's add another science over here as well, because you can never have enough raw science. So I guess we can pump. We can probably pump the bad water now and store it into containers. We can also start getting metal as well. Start working on that. And we're going to large piles. Can I put metal in there? Let's see. Yes, I can. So we'll do a large storage bin. of scrap metal. It looks like we're successfully making antidotes now. So people are going to get horribly poisoned by the wastewater, but we're going to deal with it. What about a smelter? Smelter requires power, so we'll have to do another power place for metal. How far out can we go over here? Must have a district crossing. Of course it does. So far away. Zipline station. Quick thrilling mode of travel. Disconnects path on demand. Suspension bridge. Crosses gaps. Overhang. Just so far away over there. Are you hungry? Why are you not eating, though? There's food everywhere. Let's grab some. Currently getting capped by dandelions. We're just not making enough. The Amade Chocolate Factory in Tuscany, Italy has award-winning chocolate. There's lots of places in the world that have really good chocolate. Probably the most gourmet chocolate in the world is Great Value from Walmart. It's the best chocolate bar you'll ever have. We will store bad water here because it's bad. Bad water slows pumping speed. Oh, wait a minute. There's a separate pump for bad water. Oh, no. Bad water pump. Okay, we'll have 2 bad water pumps over here. Ritter Sports and Milka from Austria, Germany is really good. Yeah, I've had some places send me some chocolate from other countries, and the chocolate there tastes a lot different from U.S. chocolate. U.S. chocolate has a very, I don't know, like, there's something in it. I don't know what it is. Something's in U.S. chocolate that's not in other countries' chocolate. It's like a different flavor and texture and stuff. Probably corn syrup. Corn syrup's in so much stuff in the U.S. It's ridiculous. You're like, this spicy sauce is so good. What's in here? Corn syrup. Like, what? How? Why? Why is it in a spicy sauce? That doesn't make any sense. You don't eat much chocolate. That's because you don't need to eat much chocolate, Julia. You're already sweet. Let's do a second gatherer over here of the scrap metal. Construction lacks materials. Oh, requires metal blocks. Oh, shit. I need the smelter. Okay, we need to set up. We don't have enough. So we gotta set up another factory. What other power sources do we have? Wind turbine. Wind turbines generate power without needing... We'll probably put that there, and we'll put a smelter here. That requires how much power? 200? It's only two windmills. Factory done. So you need gears, planks, and then scrap metal to make... That's a lot. Oh, wait, no, that's building the thing. Now smelting. We got 16 unemployed people, so let's try more haulers. Get that built, that'd be great. Oh, are we getting sap now? Yeah, so sap takes about 7 days to get 2 from each tree. And then we'll finally have some resin. And then we'll take the resin. We'll coat all the tints with it, and then we'll have resin tint evil. What? Okay, more people, more beavers. We still have food. We have stockpiled so much food, no one will ever starve, ever. We have so many baked potatoes. We have so many baked potatoes that if someone sees how many potatoes we have, they're going to be like, whoa, that's a lot of potatoes. We'll get some more houses built. Well, Dan, that's a lot of potatoes. See? Told you. A lot of potatoes. No unemployed beavers, please. Y'all need to be hauling. Yeah, I missed one little spot. Proportional to wind speed. Uh-oh. It's gonna have to be up high for it to generate good wind speed. So let's vertical power shaft. Large wind turbine. Oh. That requires paper. We have paper. All right, so let's go ahead and build. Never mind, that requires 1,400 points. I don't have 1,400 points. All right, hopefully that all gets built there. I think that'll work. Gonna take them a hot minute to build all that, but it should work. Do beavers eat trees for food? No. They eat like stuff like hamsters eat. I don't think wood has a lot of nutrients in it. It's mostly just fiber. It's just like really hard. The bark probably has some nutrition on it. Maybe the sap as well, if there's a sap in the tree. There's probably some stuff in there they can eat, but they probably gotta eat regular food too. Barks and twigs. Yeah, the bark would have stuff on it, but the wood inside, probably not much. Not much nutrient there. Yes, build my factory. The thing about windmills is we'll have... Oh, you want trees to cut? How about... You chop all those. There's a lot of wood there. JCB, thank you for that resub. All right, guys, let's get our power structure built now. Everything hinges on them getting this built. Okay, let's lower the work days. I didn't realize it was still cranked up there. Ooh, we just got a lot of babies born today. A lot of babies. Our factories are full of gears and full of paper and full of planks and full of everything. I think we need to supplement our power with some more windmill power for days like today where there's no water. And we're all like, what are we gonna do about power? You made that joke. That I would never repeat a joke ever. I created that original, that Dan original right now, right in front of you. We got our first windmill. It's generating 0 power. Great. No power at all, huh? Not even a light breeze. All we are is sawdust in the wind. Okay, now they're blowing a little bit. They're making some power now. So it's like intermittent power. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. I feel like the game needs a speed above 3. Sometimes it takes a long time to do stuff in this game. It's like they're taking their sweet time. Okay, you're getting there slowly. Come on, beavers. There's gotta be like... Is there... I thought dams would make power. I guess dams don't generate power in this game. There's no, like, power like on themselves. I wanted to make like a Hoover Dam. That means we're gonna have no damn power. So unfortunately, it looks like the windmills are highly dependent on wind blowing. It doesn't seem like wind's always blowing. Sometimes it is, and sometimes it is not. Just like real wind. That's a damn shame. They went home for the night and they were so close to being done. That's what I get for giving them convenient hours. We have 17 unemployed beavers. Oh, we have no... still have no power generation over here. Well... try to get that built too. All right, we got power. We have just enough to power this plant with those 3 windmills. Okay, drought is almost over. Potatoes. We don't have any potato storage? Oh, we're out of water. It's all ogre. There's no more water. We have 3 more days of no water. Uh-oh. This is... everything's fine. Everything's great right now. There's no problems. If you believe there's no power, there's no problems, and there's no problems. See, all the water is just gone. And all we have left are in these tubs, and if they go away, we're all dead. So we just got to be very careful about water right now. Okay, well, we can't farm. Our food supplies are dwindling. This is fine. This is fine. Everything's great. So our food supplies draining. Our water supplies are draining. We don't have water for 2 more days. No showering. gonna say they finally got that done. Let's connect over here. Sometimes we'll make enough power, but often we'll not. We're working towards getting dynamite, which will be pretty explosive when we finally get it. I need sap. Okay. Beehive. Employs additional builders. Okay, landscaping. Explosive factory. And then dynamite. So we can turn bad water into explosives. It takes power. Double dynamite. All right, so if we were to blow that up and then make a tunnel underneath, we'd fill this whole thing with water. Or we could just blow the top layer and that would also fill with water, which could be cool. Water is here. Let there be water. So what we'll do is eventually we will blow up that right there, and then that will get us water. But to get there, we need explosives. Requires 150 power. Ah, the Jennies are back online. Did a good job, Beaver. Now you're fired. Okay, let's now see if we can... Oh, each water wheel is only 50. Okay, if we can get that built, then that factory will start making us some kabooms. Okay, I'll put that over there. Alright, and then over here, let's go ahead and add a hauling station. And then we'll add a builder's camp as well. Is there an objective to win the map? You want to build you do that by building the big monument, which requires 2,000 gears, 2,000 shiny planks, and 1,500 metal bars, which is a lot. Metal blocks, so we're working on it. Oh, we need a place to store metal blocks. Alright, so let's get a big storage right next door of metal blocks. Now we need some more consistency, so let's go over here and we will need 150. We need a bit more than that. This is not gonna. Wait, that's the wrong one. Oopsie. So we want to destroy power generator. And that should be enough power. Actually, wait, no. Not there. All right, build about there, and then we will move the path out of the way. Because power is just going to get annoying there. All right, then we're going to build our smelter right there, and then we're going to connect power shaft to the smelter. We'll have a large storage pile for one for scrap metal, one for metal. Okay, I'll be right back 1 second, guys. I'm in the bathroom. Da, 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 da. They want wet fur. Okay. Let's add a medical bed here and there. Let's unlock the shower. And that way they can get wet over there. And then have one over here as well. Bum, 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 bum. Okay, is this getting enough supplies? I haven't built yet. Okay. Go ahead and make explosives, please. Do we have enough bad water? Oh, yes we do. Okay, let's see if we can move all the stuff we need to craft that over here somewhere. So to craft, we will need we will need scrap metal, and we'll need bad water. Get all those built, that'd be great. Get rid of all that nature. Nature's getting in my way. And let's build a builder's hut over here as well. Okay, we got a lot of stuff for people to build today. If we could just get those built, that'd be great. How we doing on food? Uh-oh. All that food is gone. Uh-oh. All of our food has been eliminated. Well, let's plant some more blueberries up here, I guess. Let's help with some food. Yeah, all that food's kind of... We had so much food, and that last drought drained all of our resources of all the food. We drained all that beautiful food. Okay, let's have to expand a little bit. Okay, we still got enough carrots over here. Let's go ahead and we're going to try to get more food, so let's set up. Delete some of this. All right, let's go ahead and Let's go ahead and set up our path through here. Have to wait for them to clear all the crops there. And then we really need to get rid of all this right through here. Get rid of all that, please. We had so much stuff saved up, and now we're going to have to rebuild our supplies of everything. All right. In terms of the Minecraft mod, plays nothing like Minecraft. That'd be, you'd have to play something like Minecraft to be Minecraft. It doesn't really play anything like Minecraft. Outside, there are blocks, I guess, of land. That's about it. It's not a voxel game. Beaver! Okay, well, it's going as fast as they can right now. We have lots of logs. We have lots of planks. They're just not getting moved fast enough. So we're just mostly just waiting right now for them to finish. Sunflower. They just eat sunflower seeds afterwards, I guess. I'll try getting them some sunflowers. Yeah, looks like they like sunflower seeds. Bread, grilled spatterduck, grilled chestnuts. So sunflower seeds are just a set it and forget it kind of crop. We'll set this for sunflower seeds. Get that growing. We also have lots and lots of resin now. Now we need to set up a factory to start using that. So eventually we'll want to have that there and start making us some big wood. Or some sparkling wood eventually. What's the theme of this game? What do you mean? It's a fucking town of beavers. What theme do you want? You build a town of fucking beavers. I didn't realize I had to explain that. It's a town of beavers. The theme is beavers. AI is starting to take over our brains, everybody. I know, now it's angry beavers. Okay, let's get rid of all of this right up here. Okay, are our potatoes filling back up? Okay, looks like it. We could use a little more farmland, though. Well, we still don't have any explosives yet. What are we waiting on? Oh, we don't have a storage place for explosives yet. So, let's build another warehouse and put the explosives in there. Okay, our wellness is going up quite a bit. They're getting their wet fur. They're getting their campfire. Sunflower seeds. So I think we just need more food types to make them happy. Well, we could add another farm. Well, yeah. If we add a thing right there, and then put that over there. Let's grow a bunch of sunflower seeds. If you can. And then set up that farmhouse right here. And let's make more potatoes. Beavers mostly eat bark. That's why they're best friends with dogs. Okay, we have explosives finally. Now we need to get the explosives over here. So let's get a small warehouse. We're gonna set it up to hold bombs. And they're gonna come over and then we can blow that up. Okay, we're refilling our coffers of food, but they're kind of staying empty, which is not great. We may have grown too big, too fast, and we may not have enough food anymore for everybody. Could be a problem. Yep. Okay, let's add another farmer over here. Gristle mill requires power. Turns it into flour, then the baker turns it into pastries. We might have a mass famine soon again. We don't even have blueberries to eat anymore. They eat everything. Okay, we have a few carrots for everyone to eat. That's it. Okay, so we got that over there. Let's set up a... Let's try wheat. Wheat could possibly be very efficient if we can get a lot of wheat going. Two farmhouses, only one harvest, and only one plant. Yeah, we're trying to make people happy, though. By having different food types, they get happy. So we're trying to go for that. Trying to make them happy if we can. So we get that well-being up there. All right, so we're going to want 2 warehouses. The first one is going to... First one's going to hold wheat. And the second one's going to hold flour. And we're going to want a grill for that. We'll set up 2 windmills here. That should be enough power. Then we'll connect them so they will grind up the wheat. Oh, thank you, Julia. Chat will like that one. All right, let's see. All right. Okay, remove. Okay, subscribers, you can type Dan P in the Twitch chat and see if it looks different. Unfortunately, we're not even making enough carrots now for how many people we have. Well, we do have this over here, so maybe we'll do a gatherer flag. And then we will store blueberries in there. Uh-oh. We have mass starvation. Mm-mm. Uh-oh. This is fine. We just have to not die of starvation, and then it'll be fine. It'll be great. Okay, make wheat flour. I know, they're all starving while I'm eating a snack. Not even that hungry, just having a little snack. I do want to see this get. I want to see this get finished so we can go kaboom. Well, you're all hungry, so we're gonna have to do some extra shifts though to get everything finished today. Okay, you guys got potatoes. You now need to roast them. The potatoes are not going into here. They're going somewhere else. Automation. Indicator, speaker, detonator, arms the dynamite underneath it. Well, this is going fine. Oh, it's not going fine. Oh, it's not going fine anymore. Oh, God. I don't know what that means, but it sounds bad. It's called a bad tide. We're on the brink of starvation, and then we're gonna have a bad tide. Right. Right. Well, I think it's Joe over. This is fine. No, it's perfect. Everything's great. There's no issues at all. No problems. All right, here we go. Boom. 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 Oh, yes. Flow, you beautiful water. Flow. That was a kaboom. We're gonna make a lake. That sound was the sound of explosions. I'm gonna tell you a secret about explosions. They're loud. One-way outlet that regulates downstream water level. Blocks water up to an adjustable height. You want to build that there? Yeah, the water is filling up slowly. Is there any other places where water could flow? What are you gonna do with all that water? That's the same thing I'm gonna do with all that ass. I'm gonna shake it. Well, it's filling up nicely. We're gonna need to block it though. Okay, let it flow all the way at full force. And then we'll block it once the lake's full. Okay, looks like we made a lake. I think it could fill a little bit further even. And then once it's at the top or near the top, we're gonna stop it. And we're gonna stop the flow, and then the water will all hang in there, be separated and clean from the poo water that's coming at us. So we made ourselves a little lake. Any other places that could use water? Like, there's all this stuff up here. So in order to affect stuff far away, though, we have to build districts over there. We have to kind of daisy chain them together. By the way, guys, you might want to wave goodbye to all of our beavers because they're all going to die very soon. When that bad tide hits, we're all dead. We don't have enough food. Everything we have is going to get corrupted. It's going to be a bad day in Beaverton. How far back can we go? Because if we can block this right through here and then open that, then it can flow here too and go all the way down that way. Now, the pumps are going to only be able to pump the surface of the water. Eventually, it's going to not work. It'll drain too low. Well, at least we got to experience some stuff before we horrifically die in a few minutes. We got a little further this time. No, we're all gonna die. Nothing we can do to stop it. It's okay. We've accepted our death. Okay, I'll be right back 1 minute, guys. Sorry, I had some bathroom stuff. Uh-oh. Is all the water here poisoned? Oh. Great. All the water is polluted and corrupted. Great. Fabulous. Where's all this pollution coming from? Where's that smell coming from? Something's just absolutely polluting all of the water. This is fine. Yep, all the water is contaminated. Except for our lake is fine. Everything else is... Survive your first bad tide. Beaver is unwell. Okay, well, we're gonna have to wait for the water to clear out. Okay, it's starting. Bad tide. All right, how far? Zipline, quick thrilling mode of travel. Zipline beam. Suspension bridge over gaps. Triple platform. Spiral stairs. Yeah, looks like the water finally cleared out and we're good now. That was full of corruption, though. Building is blocked by bad water. Can you fix the bad water now? Somehow we're not all dead, so we must be making slightly enough food. Oh, we still got bad water in that little section there. And over there. Ooh. Yeah, so let me spot set. Oh, there's still a lot of bad water there. Gonna take it a while to filter out, I guess. A lot of nasty water. We actually have some grilled potatoes now, which is helping. I think it's just going to take a while for that bad water to filter out into the good water and get removed. It'll happen eventually. It's going to take it a hot minute. It's got to flow in slowly, and then it slowly goes out. But due to physics, it eventually will clear out. It's just going to take a while. We could make it go a little faster. If we did a little... Did a little of that. Thank you, fellas. Also, they do daisy chain together once you pop one. Okay, now that the opening's bigger, the dirty stuff can get out. Just it'll take a while though. It's gonna take a long time for it to. The water's gonna keep doing this and doing this and doing this and doing this. That was our first experience with a bad tide, so now we know what it is. They dump poo in the water, then you gotta figure out how to deal with it. Dun, 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 dun. Triple floodgate. Oops. And if we could ever get it over there. Triple floodgate right there. And then a double floodgate right here. No, single one. Like that. Just gotta figure out how to get dudes over here. Like, what's the far... Go all the way out there, so we could probably... Nope, no way we can reach that. It's too far. It's way too far. We'd have to, like, build a district somehow way out here to build that over there and flood that. Divert all this bad water that way. Then it would just be clean water. It could be done. It's just going to take a hot minute. There's no limit to distance. As I was building this road, we stopped seeing a red line after a while. Like the line went from green, orange, red, and then there was no line at all. So I don't know, like, if there is a limit. Alright, well, we'll try and see if it works. Will they actually send somebody out here to do this, though? I wonder. Okay, well, if they'll actually send someone out here. It's like really far. Oh, it's a change in 1.0, so you can have infinite. So they changed this. Ah. Well, that changes everything. But by the time we get over there, it's going to take a hot minute. Zip lines are game changing? Yeah, I figured as much. They can let you move over long distances. One district and zip lines everywhere is how you play? Ooh. We'll do that strategy on the next map when we repeat again. Let's delete resources. All the way through there. Yeah, let's. So now that if we have, well, we don't really need a second district if we can just infinite distant paths. Granted, they're gonna be slow though. Like, once we get zip lines though. Yeah, it's like that's a long distance, but if we can get there, get that built, then we can do some good things. Alright, zipline station. We need a bunch of science. A bunch of beavers just died of old age. Rip beavers. How old is old age for a beaver, though? Beavers may not live as long as humans. Let's put that platform there. Why is no one still too far from a district? Cannot be. Oh, that's why. There. Now they could do it. Suggest to grow more food. Oh, I thought since we were starving, we should grow less food. Thank you. Okay. Call the herd. Suspension bridge, 3, 4. They're working. We could turn this, we can, what is this? Grow spattercock? Plant crops. I'll spatter dock. So, spatter dock. And then we'll grow cattails as well. Chat, would you rather be a baby hippo or a matter baby? What's a matter baby? Not much. What's up with you? So once we've done that, we're going to want go there, stairs here, 2 platforms, and then go across. Then go all the way over here. Stairway there, stairway there. Where are we trying to get to? The source of the bad water right there. So we want to get all the way up there, all the way over here, all the way up there. And then we want these 3 demolished right here. And then we're going to want to build a floodgate. We want the double floodgate. And then the single floodgate. And then we'll be able to divert all this poo water that way. And it won't be my problem anymore. Cure a contaminated beaver. There we go. So we'll have that go all the way over there. And control that at some point. How are we doing over here on this one? We've only made it here so far. It's got a long way to go on that one. So currently the water is, the bad water is flowing from here, down here, and going into this big pool before it goes off the map over there. So what we're going to do is we're going to set up a dam here, open that blockage, and it's going to fill up and then flow that way. And then it won't go this way. It'll go that way. And then this will turn blue, and all this land will be hydrated. gonna take a while for them to finish building all that, but eventually they'll get over there, and it will be glorious. And then all that water is someone else's problem down the river. Dun, 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 dun. We got a lot of treated wood now. Perfect. See, all we have to do is survive and make all of our problems someone else's problem. And then we're good. We also need to get over here. We need to raise the entire water level and get this flowing over here as well. See, all this can be opened up and then push it that way and flood all that. But in order to do that, we're going to have to flood this landscape over here. So we'll rate, it'll stop flowing, it'll raise up, and then go over there. But in order to get that done, then we're going to have to somehow get over there. But we'll do that later. First, we're going to focus on these other ones. We're already working on enough. Yeah, I was playing with the assumption that we had to keep making districts and daisy chain them, because isn't that how it worked in early access? Like you had to keep making districts and then having them transfer stuff between districts. It was kind of annoying. So looks like now you can have just one giant beaver town and then send people really far away. Yeah, I like that districts are optional. They do still make things faster if you have a district nearby, but then you have... But the UI was only ever really made for one district, because it only shows you, like, your total employment. It doesn't break it down by district, unless you click on it, probably. Recoin is addictive? Yes, we played the demo of that, and it was all about pulling them slots. I realized there was a thing there, so we can go ahead and keep moving this over here. Alright, get all that built, please. We're going to cause a massive flood. Water can't go diagonal? Okay. Let's move that one then. They gotta travel so far to get over there. Probably gonna want some stairs here so people can reach around some of these spots. they've been working on it. Yeah, we'll be able to set up zip lines when we start getting more metal. Zip lines require a lot of metal. Let's see. And also a ton of science. 700 for the station, 500 for the pylon, 600 for the other one. That's a lot of science required. Yeah, I'm not going to use districts anymore. Like, if I do it, I'm going to have, like, 1 or 2. Never, like, more than 2 districts. It's too much micromanagement. And balancing all the, like, the happiness stuff over and over again. Okay, it looks like the bad water finally cleared out. Died from contamination. Yeah, I just want to make... Well, from now on, I'm just going to make one giant city instead of making several cities. I think that'll work better long term. Aquatic farmhouse. Do Spattle Rock. No available workers in district. Really? I'll make that low and that low as well. Oh, open. I think we have to make sure that they have stairs all the way down. Not sure exactly how swimming should allow them to get down there, but I guess not. Should probably pause this as well. Nothing to do in range. Oh, I think we need the... Once the road's built, they'll be able to do it. Alright, get all that built, please. And then they should be able to start farming. Hopefully. I thought that when they got in the water and swim, they could just swim anywhere, but it does seem like that... I think they still have to follow the road, kind of. It's a little weird that way. Looks like once they're in the water, they're fine. Gotta put stairs just in case the water level drops too low. There, now they're making water plants. Okay, let's go ahead and store places for both. We want one for cattail and then one for the spattle dock. And then we're going to want to have some grills, some hot grills. Put off for a minute. It's starting to get built. They're starting to flood it. It's great. And this side's also starting to get built. I like it. Well, while we're waiting, let's go ahead and lower that. So we don't create some weirdness while it's being built. Another drought incoming. The bad water can be turned into explosives. So it can go boom boom. Blow up that rock right there. Flatten the map. If you have enough explosives, you could. You could take out an entire mountain if you want. Okay, we're getting close. Once they get all that built there... Okay, we do not need this. Okay, once they clear this out, then we'll be able to flood this and then divert it that way. Okay, that's getting built nicely as well. This whole place is going to be underwater after a little bit. Now, knowing that we can now go have infinite distant paths makes the game so much easier. I was worried that we're going to have to keep doing the district thing, and that was going to be annoying. I'm glad early access people convinced them to change that. I know when we get zip lines, we'll be able to go huge distances away. Okay, let's get people working on this. That one doesn't need to be destroyed. It's not really going to do anything anyways. Alright, people, come on. Let's go. Get to work. Let's get this thing unclogged, then we can divert the bad water. Come on, get it clear. You're so close. Okay. Uh-oh. You're seriously so close. Can you just destroy it, please? Come on now. You're just gonna sit there the whole time. You can't figure out how to get up there. Okay, let's start flooding it. Hey, I can see your beaver. I said the same thing to your mom. But she was playing this too. Uh-oh. She's very... That's a fun game. She was having a good time playing it. Look at that. The pollution's gone. And now this area is now looking nice and green instead of dry and barren. Uh-oh. That's a long drought. I don't think we're going to survive this drought. I think we're dead. Are you seriously just like... He seriously hopped from rock to rock to rock to rock. Like, seriously, Rozzy? God. Well, hopefully they get that built for you tomorrow or you're dead. Yeah, I think Rozzy's gonna be dead-z soon. Contaminated beaver. I hate when the beaver gets contaminated. It's gotta be clean now. Customized beaver's tails. Dance hall. Mud pit. Lido. Did someone rescue him? Yeah, they got it built. He's rescued now. Okay, now we're just waiting on them to finish the floodgate over here. Get her done. Let's get this observatory. That shit's gonna generate a lot of science. She's big. She's a big building. It needs power. Ah, never mind. Cancel that. Six more days of no water. This is fine. This is fine. Can you please get the floodgate built, sir or madam? You have to travel so far. God, they're taking so long to bring all those things over there. Okay, how are we doing on our supplies? We got lots of logs, lots of planks, lots of gears, lots of materials just everywhere. We're just waiting now. Well, yeah, right now we don't have a lot of power. The only thing that's going to be powered is the windmill. And only when the wind chooses to blow. It's taking them so long to carry all these resources out here. It's so far away. And that height right there would be about right. I could even raise it a little bit higher if I wanted to. Flood it even more. If I flood it there, we could make it flood over and fill that little lake right there. And it started spilling over this way. Ah, another place is built. Finally. Well, this side's ready to go to divert the poo water. So that's going to be clean. We'll have nothing but clean water over here from now on. Need to get the beavers bigger backpacks or something so they can haul faster. We just got to make them happy, though. They're not happy enough. Oh, yeah, they like... A lot of stuff adds happiness. How about... a Lido? If there was water there, but there is not currently. Okay, we still got 3 more days of no water and everything's dying. Have you tried zip lines? Again, we don't have enough research points for those yet. They're very expensive. They require about 2,000 plus research to unlock them. So we need a lot more. These are all the things that make beavers happy. So being wet adds a few points. Shelter, sleep, thirst, hunger, no injury, nutrition, social life, aesthetics, monuments, fun, knowledge. All these things contribute to the overall wellness score. And I've kind of made it industrial complex. I didn't really leave room for pretty. Which I'm going to have to fix that at some point. I also got to figure out a way to, like, get a lot more moisture around here. That water's going to flow this way. So close to being done. if we can... Eventually we'll be able to cap that and not have to worry about bad water anymore. But we're going to have water flowing this way. We could, if we get the water level high enough, it could spill over and do clean water over here. Just got to get rid of this bad water source. Floodgate is almost ready. Almost. Okay, now I gotta get people clearing this out so the water goes that way. Actually, I don't think I wanted to go that high. Like 0.65 ought to be good. But wait. Okay, but there's a little spill over there. Better hurry, you're running out of time. You're gonna drown. Does it not fill? Okay, there, it's just going slowly. Yes, flow, my pretty. Flow. Damn. We're bringing life to the wasteland. Flow the water. Look at all that green now. It's raising anymore. I think it's, so let's go ahead and over this now too. Water everywhere. We completely block it. Will it raise at all? Probably not. I think too much is flowing that way, so it won't raise any more than it already is. Yeah, looks like it's stagnant, so we'll have to put it here if we want water flow. Let there be water. We got that all dammed up, and now we got water going everywhere. Perfect. Now let's check this side. All the poo water is going that way. And it's not contaminating all this stuff. Now this side's nice and green too. Very nice. I know it's happening. If we were to bust that down, it'd flow over here. Then I think it'd keep flowing and fill all that up. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, we have a big farm under the lake now. Now we can dam up this side, then we can get life over this way. This will all fill in, and then it falls out that side. Looks like it's only doing the first layer. Unfortunately, it looks like it can't be too deep, unfortunately. It's just not doing anything. It just can't reach that far down. So we'll have to do it on the surface only. Yeah, it only reaches... So it looks like you can't have it go too far down, as it can't reach that far. It can reach here, it won't even put it there, so it can only be one layer deep, unfortunately. So we'll have to redo all that at some point. Alright guys, I gotta get going for today. Me and Kevin have some stuff to do this afternoon. Thank you guys for watching. There won't be a night stream tonight. We're just gonna take it easy tonight. So thank you guys for watching. You guys have been lovely. And I will see you guys all tomorrow. You guys have a lovely night. And thank you for hanging out and being awesome, wonderful people. And I'll see you guys later. Bye, guys. Have a good night.